Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another Gore's Trailer reaction. For today, of course, D23 is happening, so a bunch of Disney stuff has been coming out, and this one is for Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's called Behind the Story, which I'm assuming we're actually going to know a little bit more about the story here. I've been wanting this ever since they announced this game. I wanted to see single-player stuff. I don't know if we'll see single-player gameplay, but we're going to at least get to know more about the story. You know, unless it's like behind-the-scenes stuff. It says behind the story, so it could be like, oh, well, when we wanted to write this, we wanted to bridge the gap between 6 and 7. Yeah, I know. We already know that. Thanks, bro. I'm already predicting that's what's going to be. It's just going to be guys talking about that. But I could be wrong. Let's check it out. Give me the goods. All right, gameplay. Or in-game stuff. Oh, is this
I've always been a fan of the dark side.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
The idea of the Imperial perspective is you never really understand who they are as people, right? Or how the organization works.
Sure.
How can we distill that, and how can we make a story around that?
There's a evil look girl from the EA press conference. Every time she stared at the audience, it looked like she's about to bite their heads off.
Is absolutely an essential story.
What happened after Return of the Jedi? What happened to the galaxy?
Oh god.
The Empire without an emperor.
It might feel like
almost
to be
choked
in
on
this
soda.
galaxy as it starts to break apart. What's really exciting about this story is that we're going to see it from the
Oh, there we go. All right.
like
Pre-alpha.
So
fucking game comes out in 3 months. Well, 4 months.
Inferno
Show us
is a black
not
ops
pre-alpha.
team that most people don't even know
There
exists.
she is.
We weren't expecting special forces.
We happen to be on Endor when the second Death
Janina
Star explodes.
Kavanka. Janina Kavanka.
Iden is presented with an
faces
extreme
look
challenge,
fucking
the
good.
destruction of the Death Star 2 and the death of the Emperor. What sort of choices would somebody in that situation have to make about who they are and what the galaxy was going to become?
And it's interesting, does that mean, now that the Empire's fallen, that they're the underdogs?
Iden is
Why does that matter?
tried and true Imperial. She's somebody who grew up on a planet called Vardos.
She was very quickly put into a military camp for children.
She
So
spent her whole life building up to this
the
moment.
story is going to be about her
commander of the
turning
Inferno Squad.
good, is what you're saying.
That Operation Cinder could proceed as planned.
Hask
I hope
is
not.
the most zealous of them all, I would say. He's the most interested and invested in how far the Empire is willing to go.
He was an orphan, so he needed something to
Paul
latch onto.
Blackthorne. That's a good last name.
His peace and justice and order.
Even when people are faltering around him, he pushes forward and says, no, the Empire is the way.
I'm picking up distress calls, too many to count.
Del has seen more of the galaxy than most people in the Empire. He actually grew up on Coruscant during the time of the Jedi.
Coruscant,
He brings
cool.
a lot of humor.
Hell yeah,
Have
Coruscant.
a bit of a banter, have a bit of a laugh.
Coruscant.
Family is a really
Fuck
important
it.
element in Star Wars, and one of the things that we wanted to make sure we captured is the dynamic between Garrett Versio and his daughter Iden Versio.
This is the catalyst for Iden, where she learns the future of the Empire, and she's elevated to a point by her father.
Oh, Mitch Dyer.
Assignments.
Really?
They are
Mitchy D?
mutual. She's my daughter.
What the fuck?
That's all I have. I do need for her to understand why I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
He bites her head
Everything in
off.
Star Wars is connected, and part of our job is to make sure that
knew
the
that was
games
gonna be
we're
said.
making
Everything's
do connect
connected.
back into that larger universe.
Everything's
But we're now
connected.
able to use this game in Battlefront 2 as a resource to take this information into future development projects.
Yeah, I bet.
Cannot save them!
I think all those gamers out there are gonna just love it.
This is the culmination of all the things
I
that are
hope so.
good in the world.
I hope so, man.
Video games, Star Wars,
Video
and
games.
a team of people that are willing to take the
I
time
kind of want them
do
to
the work.
show
We have to take
gameplay,
risks,
though, single
We have
player.
to be bold, we have to push everyone's boundaries, and leave a good footprint behind.
Because if it's just going to be like what they did with like Titanfall story mode, then I'll be like, oh my, I know it's not the same people. I'm just saying. Like if it's just like you play a match of the game and then at the end or during the game you get a little bit of story. All right, so it was kind of like what I said before. It was like they're going to talk about it and stuff, but at least they showed gameplay and stuff, and you know. Not that I really understand more about it than I did before. I mean, I do a little bit, but nothing too big. You know, like I know now What's the new stuff I know now? Can't even think of it. She's evil. I guess she was born evil. Not that she was born evil, but she was thrown into a whatever. I don't even give a shit. So anyway, there you go. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I know it doesn't seem like I am, but I am. But at this point, I'm just getting sick and tired of just like these people hiding the game from us until like the last fucking day. Like, they haven't showed us any single player gameplay yet, and they showed a little bit of pre-alpha. What the fuck does that even mean? The game comes out in 4 months. Pre-alpha. You better hurry up. That looked like it was done, too. That little snippet looked pretty good. But it didn't really tell me exactly what the gameplay is going to be. Because, I mean, the story could be great. If the gameplay is just the multiplayer, like you're just playing a multiplayer match, then, like, what the fuck? I don't know. It could be something like that. They're hiding it for a reason, I feel. They could have easily shown gameplay here, but they didn't. They showed a lot of in-game, this in-game cutscenes and about 2 seconds of gameplay. I don't know. I guess they just did that to quell our anger. Like, I want to see gameplay. And then they show a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good. But I'm not. I want more. I want to see what this fucking single player is actually going to be. You know? But is it going to be like vast open worlds and stuff? I mean, not vast open worlds. But, you know, like Titanfall 2 in a way. Where it had semi-open world, kind of. And it was actually interesting to walk around and you get to see these nice vistas. Or is it going to be you're put into a map that you've played on the multiplayer about 20 times and you have to do the multiplayer match? I don't know. That's all I can think is that's the reason why they're not showing us the gameplay yet. But anyway, there you go. That's all I have to say. I'm sure someone's going to give me a dislike because I dare critique the Star Wars game. Star Wars. It looks good, though. I'm excited. So there you go. Thank you. Until next time.